Hello there. Yet another update, though not really as much progress made as I would have liked. But having said in a previous video that I wasn't intending to build anything as complex as this inn that you see in the foreground, the smaller buildings have turned out to be even more complex, simply because they're all intertwined with one another and interlinked with this network and of maze-like alleyways and stairs and passageways and cellars all built into the hill. So yeah, it's numerous rebuilds and edits have been occurring, world edits and such, to try and get everything working as I'd wish. But you can see it's largely its foundation stages at the moment as we progress up this street that I've cobbled together. I think pun intended perhaps there. But we wander upwards and up to this house that's almost finished at least. Everything's almost finished. I'm not intending to pave the streets with pink wool. It was an attempt at laying things out to get an idea of where it's all heading. But you can see, for starters, this house is probably one of the nicer properties. I'm intending to have this street further up the hill populated with slightly nicer dwellings, and probably get slightly lower in terms of property value, shall we say, as we go down the hill onto the sort of flatlands below. So just a quick mention here. I've seen a lot of people building these really impressive steep pitched roofs with the vanilla stairs blocks, and I did attempt to emulate something of that nature, not quite as characterful, but I was working with the architecture craft blocks and used some of the arch pieces, as you can see here, to make a slightly different roof line from the normal 45 degrees that you might use with using architecture craft bits. So I'm not too sure. I think it's turned out to have a little bit of character to it, at least. But you can see there's a street peeling off in each direction. But for the moment, I'll nip in and have a quick look at this house. Not too much to it, just a reception room, I suppose, with a fireplace, and a little cubby hole under the stairs. I've made me little diddy windows, some chisels and bits. And I wander up the stairs, which are very stairs-like. The next level, I'll probably subdivide this. I have a bedroom perhaps there, and then a living space here. And then finally, one more level up the stairs again. A little bit unfinished. It's a bit dark, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But yeah, we've got an attic space. I need to clad these walls in something or other and just finish off. It's a bit low slung, but I think it's almost more there for effect, visual effect, internally and externally. You could store some bits up here in game if you wished, but that's how it's sort of panning out. I think it looks better having that extra level and a bit of height to the building as a whole. So we'll pop down and see another reasonably nice house starting to be formed next door, perhaps even larger than this one. But we'll nip down the streets of wool and you can see we'll pop through there in a mo, perhaps, or pop out of there, or pop somewhere in a very pop fashion. But yeah, I've got that's one of the numerous entrances into these alleyways I've been mentioning. We'll pop, flipping popping. We'll go. That's what we'll do. We'll go around here and look at this street to be. I'm starting to get one side of it not together. It's a little bit dark right now, but I think the sun's coming up soon, so we'll be able to see it in a little bit more detail once the sun makes its appearance. But yeah, I've got hoping to have a street full of shops. We're getting one side of it. It's beginning to come together, basically. Certainly nowhere near the level of finish I was intending to record for anyone wishing to see an update, but you can see how it's being put together, I suppose, and why I'm having issues, because it's ridiculously complex. Well, everyone's got issues. I've certainly got more than Minecraft, but yeah, I wish the sun would hurry on up. But we've got these shop spaces at this level, and each one's got a storage vault behind. I'll nip into one rather than popping. I'll nip into one or two of them when we've got a bit more natural light. There's a little one here, a storage vault at the back, and they're roughly similar, different sizes. It's downwards. These vaults are supporting this network of jitties and alleyways in between the buildings, at either sort of on either street frontage. So there's another shop. I'm getting lost myself already here. It's coming together, but you know, as of, well, we all know the festive period is upon us, and I've got various commitments due to that, and family and all the rest of it. And I realised I'm basically spending all my time, so the spare time, working on this as it is. So that's probably why it hasn't progressed as far as I was hoping. I also need to give my car a bit of love. It's needing. I'd really need to jack it up and have a look underneath and what's going on there. So maybe I'll video that on the new camera I bought myself for Christmas. Who knows? Stick that up as well. Just put my whole life on film, eh? But yeah, progress has been slow, but it is progressing. We've got this anyway. I'm waffling now. I'm not actually showing you anything at all. Got this maze of alleyways going on. So you can see it's just there's ways through everywhere. You see this one comes up back by this house. There's a cellar underneath the house. That's the one we've just seen. There's this staircase out here. That's a window into the vault under the shop. These sort of quite low slung again spaces. These low slung spaces, probably administrative offices or something to do with the shops, I suppose. And then we've got residential areas up above those. We've got the fireplace there. I'll try not to be too jerky with the camera. I'm bad for that, sorry. So this is more of a living space up at this level. The external stairs. What are you wobbling at? I'll just sort you out, won't I? I'll switch that railing around so it's the other way around, and it'll might not flow quite as nicely, but at least it won't wibble wobble textures like that. Again, this is a bit more of a, I don't know, domestic space, probably a kitchen area. I've got a staircase wheeling around up to slightly more, I don't know, kind of lounge, diner. I don't know where we're going with this, but yeah. This is the next building along across there, so there'll be no access through from this side. I'll just jump down the stairs, because I is badass. So yeah, we've got this little yard, these various windows and doors opening into and out of it. This alleyway along. This is the next space, again, probably admin space for the shop below. There'll be a wall here. You can see where it's going. That's a vault under the rather nicer house. It's yet to be built. And there's various, loads of doors and ways through. And that's again out into the other street. So, and we have these stairs. It's just kind of a communal access via this gallery to 2 or 3 of these dwelling areas up above. So that'll be the one there, and another one up here, and one over this area, which is actually some storage for something I've been building. I'll just show you now. This will be a sort of storage area for what is going to be a brewery. Hopefully. I have no idea how you brew things. I have a friend who does brew things, so maybe you could give me a few tips. I'm not sure that it's quite on this scale, but if you're listening, Jimmy lad, bottle of Plonk, mate. Hey, cheers. But anyway, so far I've just got this kind of vat thing with some fire underneath, and a flue up the back. There we are, with a little archway that no one's going to see, but I know it's there. And so do you too, if you're watching. So you can, that can warm the cockles of your heart. knowing that. Excellent. So yeah, that's going to be the brewery, hopefully, for the inn and maybe another tavern somewhere in the village. And this, like I say, is a store for various things. I guess you could basically drag them out onto this platform here and hurl stuff into the vat without having to heave them up over the edge. So it's a sort of gravity feed thing. Maybe I'll have some slightly nicer means rather than just throwing them in. Just model something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. But you can see why it's been taking me a while, because everything's all blended into everything else, and it's doing me little brain in, to be honest. I can't cope. So you'll have to bear with me. I might have a better level of finish if I ever make another video. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I mentioned, but I have been experimenting with a few, as you can see, with a few of the different colours of stucco, for instance. Give a bit of a varied look. I don't know. It's okay. I think it'll a little bit of eye candy, or at least variation, so it's not too samey. Hopefully change, so it gives little characterful features and changes to the different facades to lend it a little bit more variance as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But if I do make another vid, which I'm hoping to, then I'll hopefully have a bit more progress, or I'll have just got mad with it and gone and built something else entirely different. But hopefully we'll see something cropping up soon, so you can expect some more terrible waffling from me. But in the meantime, if there's not another vid before Crimbo, Christmas, whatever you want to call it, the festive period, then I wish you all the best, and I hope you have a good one. So take care, folks. Cheers.